Hi there, welcome to this week live. And today we are going to talk about the above fold section of your website. The 5-second rules that decide what people should do on your website, whether to click the back button or to stay on the page. Okay. But before we get into that conversation, if you would like me to help you with your website, this is the step you need to take. Okay. So let me share the screen and show you how you can book a website clarity call with me through my website. All right. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to go straight to my website, all right, and decide what you want to do. And then you click this button, book website clarity call, and it's going to take you to this page. And what I want you to get from this page is to know what website clarity call is. It's not a discovery call. It is opportunity for you to get your question answered about your website and also to know what you're going to get out of the 15 minutes together. So you're going to spend 15 minutes together to have a conversation about your website. If you want to hear from what others have said about my website clarity call, you could read the testimonial there. And when you are satisfied with what you see, you click this button here. When you do that, it's going to take you to my calendar where you're going to see two things. If you want 15-minute clarity call, no string attached, no hard feeling, you click here, get your question answered, and see if we are right fit to work together. If you have been watching my video for a while, been consuming my content for a while, and you say, you know what, let's get the strategy of your website done in an hour. This is the button to click. When you click this, will take you to see the availability, and then you book your call. All right. So click the link in the comments of this video to book your website clarity call because you deserve a website that turns visitor into paying client, and I want to help you get there. Now that we have got that out of the way, now let's go back to the conversation we meant to have today. And that is the 15-minute rule of how you get people stay on your website. What happened when someone land on your page? So the above the fold section of your website is that first section that people usually see before the scroll. Okay. So when somebody click on the link on your website and get to your website, that is the first thing they see. So the above fold section is what visitors see before any action is taken. And that place can either hold attention or break attention. All right. Now, if you have an upper fold section that look like this video is for you because I'm going to tell you what is the difference between this one and what you can do to really use the above fold section of your page to hold attention, hold that engagement, and make people click the button you want them to do. But why does it matter? Why are we even having this conversation? Why is the upper fold section of your website one of the most important sections that you should pay attention to? Because when people land on your website, their attention is higher there, but their patience is very low. Okay. And that is an opportunity for you to, while you get the attention, engage them right there. And that's why the above fold section of your website is so important. Now, what are the common mistakes that people make when it comes to the above section of their website? They make it look so vague with the messaging. The headline is generic. The audience is not very clear who they are speaking with. And the next call to action is not very precise. It's not clear the context of what you want people to do. Or perhaps you're putting too many things there. If you're putting too many things in that upper full section, it makes it look very distracting to your audience and doesn't hold attention. Okay. So when that happened, what is going on in the mind of the website visitors? The reality you need to know is that website visitors' attention is reducing. We could blame AI for that. We could blame other factors to that. But what you want to do, because you need a website that converts, is to know that your website visitors don't necessarily read their website copy. They scan through them. Okay. And more websites lose visitors before they actually scroll the page. And that is the above fold section of your website. It meant to hold attention. It meant to tell people what they need to do next. You need to reassure them. And that is the point why your upper fold section is important. Then what happens if you put too many things there or you don't even put enough information there? If your upper fold section of your website is confusing to your website visitors, conversion is kill conversion faster. Because the safest person to click on a website is the back button and off they go. You don't want that to happen. You want people to stay on your website, want people to take action, then optimize the upper fold section to hold that attention. Now, what should be the mindset of your ideal client, or what is the mindset of your website visitor when they land on the above fold section of your page? They are thinking, is this for me? Do I trust this? What do I do next? So when you understand the user's experience, what they're thinking and feeling when they land on your web page. It helps you know how to optimize the above full section of your website to hold that attention and hold engagement and lead them to take action. So the stronger the above full section of your website is, the more clarity you bring to the page and the more people stay. When people stay on your page, they'll be able to take in the information you want them to take and they will be able to take action. Now, what some of you that is watching this video, I would like to know, do you have a website? How do you see the upper full section of your website? Does it hold attention? Does it distract attention? Do you even have a way of measuring that? Let's get that conversation started in the comment. How do you see your website? Is it distracting to website visitors or is it helping them stay on the page and take action? Now, what should you include? What are the questions that the above full section of your website should be able to answer? What is that question you need to answer? It must have an outcome, the audience, your positioning, and the next things you want people to do. That is what that section of your website is meant to do. Tell them exactly what they're going to get if they stay on the page. Tell them who you are speaking with or to, and also who you are trying to attract. What condition are they in? Where are they in their phase of finding solution? Are they just searching for information? Are they in the process of making decisions to buy something? Call them out on how you structure the above full section of your website. It helps them feel reassured. It helps them feel safe on your web page. So one of the common mistakes that happen with the above full section is when you have a call to action that is weak. So what could be a weak call to action when it comes to this section of your website? Learn more, get in touch, find out more. On its own is not a bad thing, but if you have this call to action without context, people will not really know what you mean by learn more. If you have to let your website visitors to think what learn more actually mean, you're losing them before you even get started. Okay, so if the text you're using in your button is learn more, could you give context to what they're learning more? You want them to get in touch, could you simplify how that works? You don't want people to email you before they could get in touch with you. The process of getting in touch with you should stay on the page, okay? Will stay on your website. Whether that means is you fill a form or you book a call, all that processes should be on the website, not taking them out of the website to the inbox of the email before they start processing what they need to get in touch with. So simplify how people get in touch with you on your website and let them stay on the page of your website to complete that action, okay? Get in touch, let them complete the action while on your website. It also improve the retention of people attention on your page and reduce the bounce rate. And the more people stay on the page, the more they engage with you, the more signal you send to Google that your website is an authority website and you want people to engage. And when Google is able to pick up those signal, they would be able to show up your website more on the search results. So it is very important your call to action processes stay on your website and the whole process complete on your website. It does helps you retain more visitors. If you're also using find out more as a call to action on your website, can that process also stay on the page and help people complete that action on the page? That is how you give context to your call to action button and help them do the work for you. Now, what is the homework you need to have? Because if you have been following my content or watching my video, you know that I don't just give you information, I give you action point, because I believe that the information highway is a lot. There's a lot of things you could learn, but until you put what you're learning into action, you will not actually get results. So now here is your homework for you. This is for you that don't like the word homework. You could call this tasks you need to complete on your website or the simply optimization you could do, whatever fancy word you want to call it. What the action point for you today is, pick one page on your website and spend 15 minutes to look at the above full section of that page. Is it instantly clear? Do you know who that section is meant to attend to? Who does that attention address? Do people understand the outcome they're going to get when they land there? Is the next step obviously clear? All right. If that's not happening, use this question to kind of give mini audit to that section of your page and help people that come into your website not just to browse through a page, but to grab attention, retain that engagement, and let them take more action on their page. The reason why this simple activity was going to help you improve your user experience and retain more people on your page is because it will increase the number of inquiries you get from your website. It sounds simple, but it's very effective in retaining website visitors when they visit your website. And the more people stay in your website, the more they click the button, the more your inquiries and sales increase. So what have we been learning in this video is that the above four section of your website is your secret weapon. It is that section of the page that hold attention before people actually scroll. And that is the place that you want to use to give the first impression that decide either they are staying on the page or they are leaving the page. Okay. Use that section to create clarity. It's not about putting more content or more images or more picture in that section. It's about being absolutely clear of what you want people to do and why. The above the full section of your page hold attention. So you want to use that to control how people engage on the page. If you use that page to confuse your website visitors, it kill conversion faster. You want people to stay on the page, want people to take action, use the above full section of the page to do just that. If you like the content, you could be watching this video anywhere on the internet. Please do wait to follow me and also drop me a message about your website. There's going to be a link in the comment for you to visit my website and book your website clarity call, whatever that option look like for you. My job is to help you get a website that turns visitor into a paying client, and your responsibility is to reach out. And this is one way that I could help you really optimize your website, not just for you to look good and exist on the internet, but to actually helps you make business sense and help you grow your business. I hope you find this video helpful. If you do me one huge favor, please share this video with your bestie, your friends. Let as many people as possible see that website that convert is possible for you only if you take action. Whatever you're doing, keep the dream of your website alive, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.